Our journey begins high in the Andes Mountains of South America. These majestic peaks, stretching over 7,000 kilometers, have long been the cradle of countless legends and mysteries. The air is thin, the terrain rugged, and the landscape breathtakingly beautiful. It's here, amidst these towering giants, that one of the most enduring myths of the New World was born. The 16th century was a time of exploration and conquest. European powers, driven by the promise of new lands and untold riches, sent their ships across the vast oceans. The age of discovery was in full swing, and the world was about to change forever. Brave souls set sail, leaving behind the familiar shores of Europe, venturing into the unknown with dreams of glory and wealth. Spanish conquistadors, fueled by rumors of gold, ventured into this uncharted territory. These men, clad in armor and armed with steel, were relentless in their pursuit. They braved dense jungles, treacherous rivers, and towering mountains, driven by the tantalizing promise of unimaginable wealth. The stories they had heard were too compelling to ignore. They had heard whispers from native tribes. These whispers spoke of a land where gold was as common as dust, and where a great king performed a sacred ritual. The indigenous people, with their deep connection to the land and its mysteries, became both guides and obstacles to the Spanish invaders. Stories of a king who covered himself in gold dust. This king, known as the Gilded One, would anoint his body with gold powder, transforming himself into a living deity. The image of a man shimmering in the sunlight, covered head to toe in gold, was both mesmerizing and irresistible to the conquistadors. Every year he would perform a ritual offering of gold to the gods. This ceremony, held at the sacred Lake Guatavita, involved casting vast amounts of gold and precious jewels into the waters as a tribute. The lake, shimmering with the reflections of the offerings, became a symbol of the immense wealth that lay hidden in the New World. This Gilded One became known as El Dorado. The name itself, meaning the Golden One, evoked images of splendor and opulence. It wasn't long before the legend of El Dorado spread like wildfire, captivating the imaginations of all who heard it. The legend grew with each telling. Around campfires and in the halls of European courts, the story of El Dorado was recounted with ever-increasing embellishments. Each retelling added new layers of wonder and mystery, transforming the tale into a powerful myth that promised endless riches. Soon, El Dorado wasn't just a man. The legend evolved, and El Dorado became a city, a place of unimaginable wealth hidden somewhere in the vast, uncharted jungles of South America. This city of gold, with its streets paved in precious metals and buildings adorned with jewels, became the ultimate prize for any explorer. It transformed into a city of gold. The idea of such a place, where wealth beyond measure lay waiting to be discovered, was too alluring to resist. Maps were drawn, routes were planned, and expeditions were launched, all in the hopes of finding this mythical city, a place of unimaginable riches hidden deep within the jungle. The dense foliage and treacherous terrain only added to the allure, making the quest for El Dorado a true test of endurance and determination. Many believe that the city's location was protected by the very land itself, a natural fortress guarding its secrets. These tales ignited a fire in the hearts of the Spanish. The promise of wealth and glory drove them to undertake perilous journeys, facing countless dangers along the way. The dream of El Dorado became an obsession, a beacon that guided their every move. They were determined to find this legendary city and claim its treasures for themselves. The allure of gold, the promise of fame, and the desire to conquer new lands fueled their relentless pursuit. Each expedition, though fraught with peril, was a testament to their unwavering resolve. Little did they know their quest for El Dorado would lead them on a treacherous and often deadly adventure. The jungles were unforgiving, the rivers perilous, and the mountains insurmountable. Yet, despite the countless challenges and the many lives lost, the legend of El Dorado continued to beckon, a golden promise just out of reach. One of the first conquistadors to chase the El Dorado legend was Gonzalo Pizarro. Driven by ambition and the promise of unimaginable wealth, Pizarro led an expedition from Quito in 1541. He ventured into the heart of the Amazon rainforest. His men faced unimaginable hardships. Disease, starvation, and attacks from hostile tribes plagued their every step. Despite the challenges, Pizarro remained relentless. They pressed onward, driven by the allure of El Dorado. They encountered indigenous populations along the way. Some were friendly, others fiercely protective of their lands. Pizarro's expedition, though ultimately unsuccessful in finding El Dorado, revealed the vastness and unforgiving nature of the Amazon. His journey became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the price of greed and the power of an enduring legend. Section 4. Orellana's Odyssey, down the Amazon in search of gold. The Amazon River, a colossal waterway snaking through the heart of South America, has long been a source of mystery and allure. Its dense jungles and untamed waters have captivated explorers for centuries. Francisco de Orellana, a lieutenant in Pizarro's expedition, embarked on his own quest for El Dorado. Orellana, driven by tales of immense wealth and the promise of glory, set out on a journey that would etch his name into the annals of history. Separated from Pizarro, Orellana and his men navigated the treacherous Amazon River. The river, with its unpredictable currents and hidden dangers, tested their resolve at every turn. Their journey was fraught with danger. Thunderstorms would often rage overhead, and the river's rapids threatened to capsize their fragile vessels. The men faced not only the wrath of nature, but also the ever-present threat of starvation and disease. They encountered fierce tribes, rapids, and the unforgiving wilderness. The dense rainforest, teeming with life, was both a sanctuary and a perilous maze. Every step forward was a battle against the elements and the unknown. Along their journey, they heard stories from the native people. These tales, passed down through generations, spoke of lands rich in gold and powerful tribes that guarded these treasures with their lives. They spoke of a powerful tribe downstream, adorned in gold and precious stones. The allure of these stories reignited the explorers' hopes and dreams. Could these tales be the key to finding the legendary El Dorado? Could this be the El Dorado they sought? The possibility of discovering such immense wealth drove Orellana and his men to push forward, despite the overwhelming odds stacked against them. Orellana and his men pressed on, their hope reignited. Each stroke of the oar brought them closer to their dream, and the promise of untold riches spurred them onward. Their journey took them the entire length of the Amazon. The river, stretching over 4,000 miles, became both their path and their prison. The vastness of the Amazon was both awe-inspiring and daunting. They became the first Europeans to navigate this mighty river. Their expedition, though fraught with peril, marked a significant achievement in the age of exploration. Though they never found the Golden City, Orellana's voyage was a remarkable feat of exploration. His journey demonstrated the indomitable human spirit and the relentless pursuit of dreams, no matter how elusive. It solidified the Amazon's place in the El Dorado legend. The tales of gold and glory continued to draw adventurers to the region, each hoping to uncover the secrets hidden within the dense foliage. The rainforest held on to its secrets, fueling the fire of the myth. The legend of El Dorado, intertwined with the Amazon, remains one of history's most enduring mysteries, a testament to the power of human imagination and the allure of the unknown. Section 5. Echoes of El Dorado, the Muisca Connection. The legend of El Dorado is often linked to the Muisca people, an indigenous civilization that thrived in present-day Colombia. The Muisca were skilled goldsmiths, and their rituals played a pivotal role in shaping the myth. One such ritual was the ceremony of the new chieftain. He would cover himself in gold dust and, from a raft, make offerings of gold and emeralds to the gods in Lake Guatavita. This spectacular ceremony captured the imaginations of the Spanish, fueling their desire for El Dorado. The Muisca, however, were not a warlike people. Their riches were not in vast cities of gold, but in their exquisite craftsmanship and their spiritual connection to nature. The Spanish, blinded by their greed, missed the true treasures of the Muisca. Section 6, Lost and Found. Triumphs and tragedies in the hunt for treasure. Over the centuries, countless expeditions set out to find El Dorado. Some were meticulously planned, others driven by desperation. Each journey added another layer to the legend. There were tales of lost cities swallowed by the jungle, maps leading to dead ends, and whispers of curses that befell those who dared to search for the Golden City. Some expeditions returned with tales of incredible finds, fueling the belief that El Dorado existed. Others ended in disaster, their dreams swallowed by the jungle. The line between truth and fabrication blurred. Every success story fueled the fire of the legend. Each failure added to the mystery.